top notch. My mum got me this for Christmas and it says, I'm an intelligent, classy, well-educated woman who says fuck a lot. I don't think anything could sum me up better, to be honest. Hello my loves, I hope you're well. Welcome back to the channel. If you've never been here before, my name is Emma. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. It's just like, I think it's down here. Okay, might be down there, who knows. Today we are doing another girl talk video all about boys. So I put out a message on my Snapchat and my Instagram asking for you all to ask me some questions about boys, heartbreak, anything surrounding the subject. So we got a load of questions to go through. So let's just start. I've got my cup of tea here. Well, it's actually coffee, but yeah, I'm sat down, you know. I want everyone to get comfy. We can go through it all together, dissect it. My curtain tassel earrings are going everywhere. The first thing a lot of you guys were asking me was how to get over a heartbreak, or how to get over a boy. I've been through situations like this many times. I've been fucked over by many a boy, you know, so I've been through this a lot. So I feel like I'm the right person to educate you guys. I've had to get over probably about 3 or 4 situations that took a long periodically time. To get over. I would say like the easiest thing for me, as I've got older, obviously like my first like heartbreak or like getting over someone was when I was like 16, 17. The easiest thing to do, hands down, is just delete them from everything. Not even in a mean way, like not even in a blocking way, but it's like if you're constantly seeing them on your Instagram, on your Twitter, on your Facebook, on your timeline, they're going to be in your mind. So you just need to unfollow, you know, see you later, unfriend, delete off Snapchat. Although it might seem like it's harsh, it is the best thing to do for your sanity, because if you're seeing them all the time, and plus social media is such a deceiving thing. Like you might see them out with their friends having a good time and you're thinking, well, he doesn't give a shit about me, or she doesn't give a shit about me, and it's really not the case. Like what is portrayed on social media is a facade really, and it's not real life. So definitely delete them off social media. I mean, in time, if you wanted to, I guess you could add them back if you're like friends or whatever, but you just need to dead it. If you have pictures of them in your room, rip that shit up, burn that shit, get rid of it. You don't need it for what? I would also say, depends how strong-willed you are. If you know you're going to text them, delete their number. Like, you don't need their number, what for? If you know you're strong-willed and you won't text them, then cool. But a lot of us girls will be like, yeah, we won't text them, and then a few shots of vodka and we're like, let me just... If you broke up from someone, say he's cheated on you, or he ended it and then he's like wanting you back, you just need to evaluate the relationship. Was it worthwhile? Was you happy? Was it going somewhere in the long term, or was it just like we enjoy each other but I don't see us going the distance? Like, what's the point? I don't, like, for me personally, I don't see any point in relationships that are just, I just really don't see any point in relationships that I don't see going the distance with. So me, I've only ever been in one relationship, and that was when I was like 16, and all the other guys since then I've been in situationships with, I guess you could say, but I don't enter a relationship lightly. Like, unless I see it going somewhere for years and years and years, I'm not gonna, there's no point. But anyway, I've got off topic. Dead them off social media. You don't need them. Delete their number if you have to. Even I'd even go as far as blocking it if you have to, because if you weren't happy with them and you need to get over them, then you need to by any means do what it takes to make you happy. Also, just throw yourself into what you love doing. So for instance, if you like to sing more, if you like to paint, if you like to, I don't know, rock climb, swim, I don't know, any activity or hobby that takes your mind off things will be good. So throw yourself into some activities. Go and see your friends some more. If you neglected your friends when you were in a relationship, go and see your friends, see how they are. just keep busy. That's the main thing. Stay busy so that you aren't thinking about them as much. Because if you're just gonna be sat at home every night, like thinking about ex-babes, because I know I am a huge overthinker. I will think a situation dry, like it will replay over and over and over and over in my head. So I need to stay busy so I'm not thinking about it. Stay busy, no social media with them on. To be honest, I would sort of just get off social media for a bit anyway. I think when you've exited a relationship or exited whatever you was doing and you need to get over it, I think it's really important to spend some time on yourself and do some self-care and find yourself again. Because when you're tied to someone for so long, when you exit that situation, you feel sort of lost, like you don't know what to do with yourself. So I definitely just maybe I'd read some more, like there's some amazing books out there. I've got some books, I'll show you. Get some books, some educational mind, spiritual books. They will really help you. So I've got this one, The Secret, Body Positive Power. That's good if you're struggling with self-image. Life-changing magic of not giving a fuck. You know, all these like self-help books, sort of like spiritual books, they are really eye-opening and make your mind think about situations differently, and I think that's really important. Someone's asked, why does my little shit of a boyfriend think it's acceptable to ditch me when we have made plans to go on a night out for the lads? Yet I look like a psycho and too controlling when I tell him it's not okay. So, see, this one's a bit like difficult, because it's like he deserves to see his friends, but it's also like, don't cancel, like people that don't stick to their word do my head in. A relationship is all about give and take. Like, you have to give as good as you get, and you know what, this might sound petty, but if he's ditching you for the boys like often when you've made plans and it's pissing you off, do it back to him. Like, the one time that you do it back to him, he's gonna be shocked, he's gonna be offended, like, because at the moment you're letting him think he can get away with doing that, and it's not really acceptable. Like, obviously he needs to see his friends, but if you've made a plan and then he's just ditching it to go out with the lads often, that's kind of a shitty thing to do. So the one time that you do that, he's gonna be like, because he thinks he can do it and it's fine. So when you do it to him, he's gonna be mad, and then you can turn around and say, well, you've done it to me before, blah blah blah, 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 blah. So you just need to give him a little taste of his own medicine. Not too much, because we don't want to be too petty, but I trust you, when you give him that little taste of his own medicine, he's gonna be like shocked and probably change his ways, because now he knows how it feels that you've done it to him. So yeah. Please can you talk about trust issues? I've been cheated on a number of times and I don't want to be wary of every single guy, but each time they keep proving me wrong and being a fuckboy. Okay, so trust issues is a real thing. Like when Drake said it. Oh, trust issues. How long? Trust issues. When that song came out, I was like 16. I was like, what's that? And now I'm 21. I'm like, oh, I understand. I can't lie. I have them. But you know what? I've come to the realization that when I meet the right person, I will have nothing to fear. Like, they will just make me know that there's nothing to worry about. If you're with a guy and you're wary of him, or you don't trust him for valid reasons, like not that you're just like crazy and he's like not answered his phone for 5 minutes, like for valid reasons he's making you feel uncomfortable and like you have something to be worried about, you're probably right. A woman's instinct is a real thing, and my hands are going like this, right? When your gut is telling you something, trust your gut, 100%. If something feels off, 9 times out of 10 it is. And I don't know if it's just me, but I just don't have tolerance for it. I think it's because I've been fucked over by so many boys that now I'm at the point where it's like, nah, like if you do one thing that pisses me off, you're getting cut. Like, I don't have time for it. I think it's like, I know my worth and I know I deserve a man that treats me like a queen. So I just really don't have tolerance for boys that want to mess me about in the slightest. I've got this thing in my head now where I have faith in the universe that the right person will walk into my life at some point. I'm not trying to rush it. I'm not trying to like seek it out. It will come to me when I am ready in the right time of my life. So I think if you have that trust in the universe, it will happen for you. If you think he's a fuckboy and he's acting dodgy and shady, he probably is being dodgy and shady. And you know what? I would just be upfront with him. I would be like, look, this is what I want. Like, if you want to be with him on a real level, just say to him, look, I'm not seeing anyone else. Are you seeing someone else? And if he says yes or no, like, if you make yourself clear and be honest, if he is a decent person, he will tell you the truth. And if you say, I'm not bothered if you're seeing anyone else, just tell me the truth, and you're sincere with it, I mean, God, I pray that he tells you the truth. And if he doesn't, you just gotta do your FBI shit, double check everything, make sure he ain't doing no sneaky shit, you know, get on Instagram, see what, you know. I'm such a stalker like that, so I would just say, when the right guy comes into your life, he will not make you feel like there is any, I just spat everywhere. He will make you not have to worry about him, like you won't fear anything with him, and he'll make that known, like he will make you feel comfortable in your relationship. So that's what I would say. The next question is, my best friend of 5 years slept with my man. How am I ever going to trust anyone again? I don't know. So that, first of all, your friend's a fucking snake and your man is trash. You know what? These things do happen, and the only thing you can do in that situation is just say, you know what? I'm better than you guys. Like, I don't need to stoop to your level. I don't need to try and get revenge or like do anything. The most powerful thing you can do is just ignore them. Like, as hard as that is when you're so infuriated about a situation, the thing that's gonna piss them off the most and make them feel most guilty for what they've done is when you just cut them off. Like, that's when they know they've really done something wrong. Like, do you know what? You're worth more than that. There's no point trying to talk about it or talk to her about it or talk to him about it. And I know when these things happen, a lot of times the girl will like forgive her man but not forgive her best friend. It's like, you need to dead them both because they're both a waste of space. They don't care about your feelings because they've done something that's unthinkable. But you know what? If they've done that and they want to be together, all you can do is be happy for them and say, I wish you both the best. But if they've done that just for their own sexual desires, then that's so fucking dumb.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Like, you can tell they're immature if they've done that. Whereas it's a bit different, like if they genuinely wanted to be together. I mean, he should have broken up with you and she should have consulted you about it and been like, look, we like each other. And then you could have gracefully bowed out. But if it's just like, oh, it was when we were drunk, it was like one time, no. Like, you're both snakes. You really don't need that energy in your life. Like I said, that you're probably 10 times better than that. So all you can do is just say, you know what, guys, deuces, like, I'm out. You need to do that. And honestly, karma is a real thing and it will really do its job. If someone has betrayed you wrongfully, honestly, trust me when I say karma will do its job. And that's all I need to say. Why is it so hard for boys to realise a blessing is right in front of them? Now, I think this also has to do with immaturity. So at this age, like, a boy could have like the best girl on earth in front of them, the whole package, wifey material and everything. But he's 21, like, he don't want to settle down. There's a lot of more vaginas out there for him to pursue. And he wants to have his fun whilst he is young and then settle down in a few years. Like, I think it's just the age we are at. I blame a lot of things of the age we are at. Like, if you're in your early 20s, late teens, early 20s, like, I feel like a lot of people just aren't ready to settle down. And I'm one of them, like, I'm not ready to settle down. But if the right person was right in front of me, I think it's also really hard to be like, wow. I think when you meet someone that's like so perfect in so many ways and you think, wow, that's really a blessing, it's so hard to be like, yes, I want to be with you like for a long time, because you're scared. Like, is this just me? Like, I don't know, like, I just get scared because obviously if you've been hurt in the past, you're scared of being hurt or things not working out or whatever, but you're also scared of making that commitment. And I feel like when you do that and you say like, yeah, we're going to be together long term for the next 10 years, like, I'm only 21, like, I feel like I have so much in front of me right now that I'm not ready for that situation right now, because I'm trying to prosper on my own and build a career and everything else. So I think for some guys that comes into play, where it's like they really need to focus on themselves for like the next few years. But also for some guys it's like they're just dickheads and they just want to shag everything that moves. So it's a bit of both. But I honestly think, I mean, I don't know the age people get serious, but I think it's a lot of it plays down to where we are at in our lives right now. So I wouldn't take it too personally. And if a guy cannot see your worth and doesn't want to be serious with you, then you can say, cool, like, I'm going to go to next man who does see my worth and who will treat me with the respect and love and affection that I deserve. So yeah. I'm sure you've got this so many times, but my boyfriend is smaller than me and I'm tired of being insecure about it. Do you have any advice? I think she means smaller as in weight. So to be honest, my main advice is like, he is with you because he wants to be with you, he loves you. Like, I've said this before, like in my other video, but I think for us girls, we see so many of our own insecurities, and especially bigger girls, because we think, oh, like, I weigh this much and I've got rolls and I've got flab. But like, if a guy likes that, then he doesn't even care. I think it's your own insecurities and people around you's views, that are affecting you rather than him. Because he obviously doesn't have an issue with your weight, or else he wouldn't be with you. So he wants to be with you. So I think you just need to view it like that. Like, we're together for a reason. He loves me, he thinks I'm beautiful. And so the weight thing really don't matter. And I think for a lot of guys, like, like I said, like, they don't see our insecurities or what we don't like about ourselves. They don't even see it as a big deal. So for them, like, it's just whatever. So I think just letting go of a few of those negative feelings towards ourselves and just being like, you know what, like, he loves me and he wants to be with me. He wants to be with my fat ass. Someone said, it pisses me off that guys want a thick woman, but what they actually mean is a short girl with a flat stomach and big bum. Like, boy, you wouldn't know thick if it sat on you and jiggled. Plus, can we discuss how stretch marks on an ass has become accepted, but stretch marks anywhere else is seen as disgusting, especially if they're red, and I'm here like, wait, you can't be picking and choosing now. By the way, since I've been following you, I feel like I've been a bad bitch, and you actually give me life. Thank you so much. Well, thanks, girl. I think the term thick is different to a lot of different people. So obviously all women's bodies are beautiful, but I think thick is such a broad term. Like, you can be like slim thick. It's really strange because it's a term that's been coined like in the past few years. And thick, like, I'll call myself thick, but I don't care about calling myself fat too. Like, I know I'm fat and I'm fucking beautiful. And curvy, so it's sort of like the same with like the whole curvy thing. Like, oh, she's curvy. Like, curvy, you can have a flat stomach and be curvy. You can have a flat stomach and be thick. It's just like I feel like thick is just like when you got meat. You know what I mean? Like meat. Yeah, she's thick. Oh, you know what? If a guy's like, oh, I like thick girls, and it's not your kind of thick, be like, cool. Like, you go for what you want to do, and I'm gonna do me. Like, if boys don't want you because you're too thick or whatever, that is their own problem and that is their own agenda. Like, they don't know how bomb you are. They don't know your personality. They don't know what you're like. They don't know what, you know, what you'd be like in a bedroom. So, you know what, it's their loss if they don't want to date you like that. Yeah, I think I've tried to become like less offended on like people's terms of thick and whatever. And it's like, if you don't like my body, then cool, like, that is really not my problem. That's your problem. Also with the stretch marks, I honestly see where you're coming from, and it's sort of like a thing that has become more popular on social media about like, oh, look at my stretch marks. Like, yeah, because obviously pretty much every woman on earth has stretch marks, and even boys too. Boys have stretch marks, but they're just no one really gives a shit about them. I would definitely love to see more people showing their stretch marks on their stomach if you are a bigger girl, and it being more acceptable than being like, oh, them little cute tiger stripes, like, you know, like, yeah, but that's so, it's a really like, but I know some girls have like darker pigmented stretch marks that they're really insecure about, and it's just like, you know what, if we can embrace all stretch marks all over our bodies, embrace them ones too. I mean, it's a part of growing. Like, we can't even help this shit. Like, you grow and you stretch, you know. We was once this big, like, we came out of our mums actually this big, and now look at us. Like, I was probably like the length of my head from bun, you know. And now I'm a full grown woman. So stretch marks, I think we're getting there. Like, in the coming years, we're going to be seeing more like stretch marks from all kinds of women. So yeah. How do you deal with guys not wanting to be serious with you because you're bigger? I find they want to fuck you but never want to be serious. I really resonate with this, because I feel like for me, I don't know if it's like just the person that I am or because I'm a bigger girl or whatever, but I'm very sexualized. Like, I think I just give off an aura anyway. I think I give off like a sexual vibe anyway. But I know what you mean, like with guys. I literally get DMs from guys like, I want to fuck you. Like, that's not normal. That's really not normal. I think bigger girls sometimes are really sexualized because obviously some people view big girls as like a fetish or whatever. That makes me feel sick. Like, we're all just women, we're all just beautiful women. I think that you can't help people viewing you in a sexual way as a curvier girl, because obviously our bodies are like, oh, like, bigger girls are beautiful. Like, the curves on the body, like, oh my god, them juicy thighs, ooh. Yeah. And obviously very sexualized also. So same with smaller girls as well, definitely. I think this isn't just a thing that happens with bigger girls, definitely smaller girls as well. But I think a lot of the time men will prey on a bigger girl and sexualize us because they think that it's easier to sleep with us, because a lot of bigger girls are insecure about their weight and how they view themselves. So I think a lot of guys think they have more of a chance with a bigger girl because she doesn't have as much self-respect for herself, or she doesn't like herself, which is a thing that happens. Like, I didn't used to have hardly any respect for myself. I didn't like myself, I hated myself, and I've worked really hard to become who I am today and work on my self-esteem and my confidence, and thankfully I'm in like an amazing place right now. But not every girl is as fortunate as that. I think a lot of the time guys think that we don't like ourselves and like they're doing us a favour by wanting to sleep with us. But bitch, no. I think you just have to know your worth, know who you want to sleep with. Like, I will never ever shame a girl for sleeping with however many guys or girls that she wants to sleep with, but just make sure you're doing it for you. Like I've said before, make sure you're doing it because you want to sleep with someone and whatever. But I think you can't really change the way people perceive you by sexualizing you. You really can't, because it's just one of them things. But what you can do is have respect for yourself. And you know what, if someone says something to you, like, call them out. Be like, listen, I'm not your little toy, don't speak to me like that. Or I'm not going to do that with you because I don't want to, and this, that and the other. And yeah, you can just, you know, stand your ground and have respect for yourself. Also, a big thing with like guys just wanting to have sex with you and not have a serious thing. With big girls, it's sort of like, I know for a fact there'll be boys that find me attractive and would want to sleep with me, but they would be ashamed to take me out on a date or take me out in public or whatever because I'm a big girl. And it's, I swear to God, it all stems down to their friends taking the piss out of them. So like, say if you go out in public with a guy, oh my God, I always get an itchy nose when I'm filming, I don't know why. Say you go out in public with a guy and you're going on a date, and you go to a restaurant, and then his friends clown him for it. but his friend will also find me attractive. So it makes no fucking sense. But they think it's funny to make jokes, to make fat jokes and whatever, and blah, blah, blah. You just need to find a guy that is literally gonna stand up to his friends and be like, yeah, she a big girl, I'm what? I love big girls, and do this and that, and she's beautiful, you don't know her personality, she's gorgeous, she's funny, she's smart, she's this, educated, you know? So you just need to find a guy who's like willing enough to stand up to his friends and be like, you know what, like, what's so funny about dating a big girl, you know? Bitch, what is it? Let me know. Last question is, I've met someone I'm into and they're into me too, but I'm too scared just to go for it because I feel like I'm too big to actually be liked. I'm too scared I'll be the butt of some joke that he likes me. Where do I find the confidence that you've got? You slay always. Thanks, babes. Now, this is something that is close to my heart because when I was younger, I genuinely felt like, who is gonna love me? Like, I'm fat. Like, honestly, I can actually cry. When I think about me when I was younger, that was me. But I think you just need to realise that everybody is worthy of love, no matter what you look like, no matter your weight, your race, your religion, your height, your gender. Everyone deserves to be loved. And just because you're big does not mean you are incapable of love at all. Like, some people love big girls, like just like some people like blonde girls or tall girls or short girls. Like, people, it's not impossible to believe that guys like a big girl. So, and if he likes you and you like him, then what is stopping you? Like, there is nothing stopping you. Just go for it. And if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. The thing with relationships that don't work out is you've learned a lesson, like a massive lesson. Every person you meet in your life will teach you something. So I just go for it. Like, just stop being so scared and just honestly, and make sure that you run that through your relationship. Like, you don't want to be insecure when you're with him, because that insecurity that you have in yourself will reflect onto him and he will see that. And confidence is beautiful. Like, people are attracted to confidence, and I feel like that's why I have so many friends and guys that approach me, because I just radiate positive vibes and happiness and confidence. You just need to find that within yourself and do some self-loving and know that you're beautiful and know you're worthy of being loved, and just go for it, because you know what, it could be the guy you marry. You could have kids, you could live in a lovely little cottage, have a little Springer Spaniel and a baby. So, and you're gonna not do that just because you think you're too fat to be liked? Impossible, okay? You're going out with this guy. I tell you right now, you're going out with him. Yeah, I think that was all that we have time for today. I'm so happy that you guys sent me all your dilemmas. I've been replying to you all on Snapchat and Instagram DMs. If you ever want to talk to me, if you want some advice or whatever, I'll put my Instagram and Snapchat up right now. It's always in the bio of my videos as well. I can't believe how fast this channel has been growing. I think I hit like 1,000 subscribers around 2 weeks ago, and now we're on nearly like 5K. I'm shocked. So thank you so much for everyone that's supporting me and been messaging me saying how much I'm helping them and inspiring them. It honestly means the world to me, and it's making me so happy. I just love you guys. I never thought this would happen to me, like, and it's only the beginning, so I can't believe it. And welcome to all the new people. Thank you so much for tuning in and subscribing. And yeah, so I'm gonna be seeing you guys soon. I have a new fashion video coming up soon where I'm gonna be testing out Pretty Little Thing plus size, so that's gonna be interesting. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing more girl talks. I'll pick a topic for next time and I'll let you guys know on my Snapchat and Instagram. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope I helped you guys with some boy dilemmas. And yeah, until next time, stay well. I hope you have a fabulous rest of the week or weekend. I think I'm uploading this on a Friday, so have a great weekend. Slay next week, you know. Continue to drink your water. Read your books, you know. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys. Until next time, bye bye.